Listen up. You're here because you want to change your life. You're tired of being average. You're sick of settling. Well, I've got news for you. It's time to stop wishing and start doing. It's time to learn how to act like you're already living your dream life. You think success is some far-off fantasy? Think again. The life you want is right there in front of you, but you got to reach out and grab it. No one's going to hand it to you on a silver platter. You want it. You've got to work for it. Every single day. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm not here to tell you it's going to be easy, because it's not. It's going to be hard. It's going to hurt. There will be days when you want to quit, days when you doubt yourself, days when it feels like the whole world is against you. But let me tell you something. Those are the days that matter most. Those are the days that separate the dreamers from the doers, the wannabes from the champions. You see, most people live their lives on autopilot. They wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, go to bed, rinse and repeat, day after day, year after year. They're not living, they're just existing. But that's not you. You're different. You're here because you want more. You're hungry for it. You can taste it. And that hunger, that's your secret weapon. So how do you start living? Like you're already successful. It starts with your mindset. You got to reprogram your brain. Stop thinking like a victim and start thinking like a victor. When you wake up in the morning, don't groan and hit the snooze button. Jump out of bed like you've got a fire lit under you, because you do. It's the fire of your ambition, your dreams, your future. Look in the mirror and see the person you want to become. Don't focus on who you are now. Focus on who you're going to be. That person who's achieved all their goals. That person who's living their best life. That's you. Right now. Today. You've got to trick your mind into believing it. And you do that through action, through relentless, consistent action. You want to be a successful entrepreneur, start acting like one. Wake up early. Dress the part. Speak with confidence. Make decisions like your business is already thriving. You want to be a world-class athlete? Train like one, eat like one, rest like one. Visualize yourself standing on that podium, gold medal around your neck. You want to be a renowned artist? Create every day. Study the masters. Surround yourself with beauty and inspiration. Act as if your work is already hanging in galleries around the world. It's not about faking it till you make it. It's about becoming it before you've reached it. It's about aligning your actions with your aspirations. But here's the thing. It's not enough to just act the part. You got to put in the work. The hard, grueling, sometimes soul-crushing work. You think successful people got where they are by wishing for it? Hell no. They clawed their way to the top. They bled for it. They sacrificed for it. So if you're not willing to sacrifice, if you're not willing to push yourself beyond your limits, then you might as well stop right now. Go back to your comfortable little life. Go back to dreaming instead of doing. But if you're ready to commit, if you're ready to give it everything you've got, then buckle up, because we're about to take a ride. From this moment on, you're living your dream life. You're that successful person you've always wanted to be. Everything you do, every decision you make, every word you speak, it all comes from that place. When you're tired or want to quit, ask yourself, would the successful version of me quit? Hell no, they push through. They find a way. They turn that pain into fuel. When you're faced with a challenge, don't shy away from it. Run towards it. Embrace it, because that's already successful. They eat challenges for breakfast. When doubt creeps in, when that little voice in your head starts telling you you're not good enough, you silence it. You drown it out with the roar of your determination. Because of successful you, they don't have time for doubt. They're too busy winning. You've got to be willing to do what others want, to go where others fear to tread, to push past the point where most people give up. That means getting up when everyone else is sleeping. It means working when everyone else is partying. It means staying focused when everyone else is distracted. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about getting up one more time then you fall down. It's about taking one more step when your legs are screaming at you to stop. You think I became who I am by accident? You think I woke up one day and suddenly had the mental toughness to run ultramarathons, to become a Navy SEAL, to push my body and mind to the absolute limit? No. I built that toughness day by day, challenge by challenge, failure by failure. Start small if you have to, but start today, right now. Want to run a marathon? Start by running around the block. Want to write a book? Start with a single sentence. Want to build a business empire? Start with one customer, but whatever you do, don't stop. Don't let up. Don't give yourself an out. Because the moment you start making excuses is the moment you start falling behind. You've got to be ruthless with yourself. You've got to hold yourself to a higher standard than anyone else ever could. You've got to be your own toughest critic and your own biggest cheerleader. When you mess up, and you will mess up, and don't wallow in it, learn from it, grow from it, use it as fuel to push yourself even harder. Remember, failure is the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than you can count. But they didn't let those failures define them. They let those failures refine them. So embrace the suck. Embrace the pain. Embrace the discomfort, because that's where growth happens. That's where transformation occurs. You want to know the secret to success. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not who you know. It's consistency. It's showing up every single day, rain or shine, feeling good or feeling like crap, and putting in the work. It's about building habits that align with your goals. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports your dreams. It's about making the tough choices day in, day out. You want to eat that junk food. Ask yourself, would the successful version of me eat that? You want to skip that workout. Ask yourself, would the successful version of me make that choice? Every decision you make is either moving you closer to your goals or further away from them. There is no neutral. You're either growing or you're dying. You're either advancing or you're retreating. So choose wisely. Choose like your life depends on it, because it does. The life you want, the life you dream of, is hanging in the balance with every choice you make. But here's the beautiful thing. The more you act like you're already living your dream, the more natural it becomes. The more you push yourself, the stronger you get. The more you face your fears, the less power they have over you. It's like building a muscle. At first, it's hard. It hurts. You might only be able to do a few reps, but you keep at it day after day, week after week, and before you know it, you're lifting weights you never thought possible. The same is true for your mind, for your spirit, for your life. You start small, you build consistency, you increase the challenge, and over time you become unstoppable. But it all starts with that decision. That commitment to yourself, that promise that from this day forward, you're going to live as if you've already achieved your dreams. It means carrying yourself with confidence even when you don't feel confident. It means speaking with authority even when you're unsure. It means taking bold action even when you're scared. Because here's the truth. The person you want to become is already inside you. They're just waiting for you to let them out, to give them permission to take control. So give them that permission. Right here, right now. Decide that from this moment on, you're going to think, act, and live as if you're already the success you dream of being. It's not about pretending. It's not about putting on a fake persona. It's about aligning your current self with your future self. It's about bridging that gap between who you are and who you want to be. And let me tell you, it's not always going to be pretty. There will be days when you feel like a fraud. Days when you question everything. Days when you want to throw in the towel and go back to your old ways. But that's when you've got to dig deep. That's when you've got to remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. That's when you've got to look in the mirror and see not just who you are, but who you're becoming. Because the truth is, success isn't a destination. It's a journey. It's a process of continuous growth and improvement. The moment you think you've made it is the moment you start to decline. So even when you achieve your goals, even when you're living that dream life, you keep pushing. You set new goals. You find new challenges. You keep growing, keep evolving, keep becoming a better version of yourself. That's what it means to truly live as if you're already successful. It's about adopting a mindset of constant improvement, of never being satisfied with where you are, always striving for more. But it's not about being greedy or never being content. It's about recognizing that you have unlimited potential. that there's always room to grow, always more to learn, always ways to contribute more to the world. So how do you maintain this mindset day in and day out? How do you keep pushing when things get tough? When life throws you curveballs? When it feels like the world is against you? You stay focused on your why. Your reason for doing all this in the first place, maybe it's to provide for your family. Maybe it's to make a difference in the world. Maybe it's to prove to yourself that you can do it. Whatever your why is, you've got to keep it front and center. Write it down. Put it somewhere you'll see it every day. Remind yourself of it when things get tough. And surround yourself with people who support your dreams, who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself, who push you to be better, who call you out when you're slacking, who celebrate your victories with you. But be careful, because not everyone will understand your journey. Not everyone will support your dreams. Some people will try to drag you down to keep you at their level. Don't let them. Cut them out if you have to, because you're on a mission. You're becoming the best version of yourself, and you can't let anyone or anything stand in your way. Remember, the life you want is on the other side of hard work. It's on the other side of discomfort. It's on the other side of fear. So embrace the hard work. Lean into the discomfort. Face your fears head on. Wake up every day with a fire in your belly. Attack your goals with everything you've got. Live with passion, with purpose, with intensity. Because when you start living as if you're already successful, amazing things start to happen. Your confidence grows. Your skills improve. Opportunities start to appear. It's like the universe starts to conspire in your favor. But it's not magic. It's not luck. It's the result of your mindset, your actions, your relentless pursuit of your goals. You're sending a signal to the world. You're saying, I'm ready. I'm committed. I'm going to make this happen no matter what. And the world responds. People start to notice. They start to believe in you. They start to want to be part of what you're doing. But none of that matters if you don't believe in yourself first. If you don't commit to yourself first. If you don't decide right here and now that you're going to live as if you're already successful. So make that decision. Make that commitment to yourself, to your dreams, to your future. From this moment on, you're not hoping for success. You're not wishing for it. You're living it, you're breathing it, you're embodying it. Every morning when you wake up, you're successful. Every challenge you face it as a successful person would. Every setback, every failure, you handle with the grace and determination of someone who's already achieved their dreams. And bit by bit, day by day, you'll start to see changes in how you carry yourself, in how others respond to you, in the results you're getting. But don't get complacent. Don't ease up. Keep pushing, keep growing, keep becoming. Because this isn't about reaching a destination. It's about becoming the kind of person who can achieve those dreams, who can live that life, who can make that impact. And that person, that's you right now, today. So step into that role, embrace it fully. Live it with every fiber of your being. No more excuses. No more waiting for the perfect moment. No more someday. Your someday is today. Your moment is now. Your life is waiting for you to step up and claim it. So what are you waiting for? Get after it. Go live that dream. Be that success. Starting right now. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being committed. It's about being consistent. It's about never giving up, no matter how hard it gets. You've got this. You've always had it in you. Now it's time to let it out, to let the world see what you're truly capable of. So go out there and show them. Show yourself. Act as if you're already living your dream, because in many ways you already are. The moment you decide to change, to grow, to become more, that's when your dream life began. Now it's up to you to keep it going, to fuel it, to fan the flames until they become an inferno that nothing and no one can extinguish. This is your life. Your one shot at greatness. Don't waste it living someone else's dream. Don't waste it playing small. Don't waste it waiting for permission. Take control. Take action. Take your place among the successful, the achievers, the game changers, because that's who you are. That's who you've always been. You just need someone to remind you, to push you, to challenge you to step up and be who you were meant to be. Well, consider yourself reminded, consider yourself pushed, consider yourself challenged. Now go out there and make it happen. No excuses, no holding back, no fear. Just you, your dreams, and the unshakable belief that you're already living them. That's how you act as if you're already living your dream. That's how you turn that dream into reality. Now get to work. Your dream life is waiting.